Welcome to Speed Data, quick conversations with cybersecurity leaders. I'm your host, Megan Garza. Today, I have the honor of interviewing Mark Weber, executive in residence for the Catholic University of America and a longtime Varonis federal advisor. Welcome to the show, Mark.
How you doing, Megan?
Mark helps shape the future of cybersecurity's brightest minds. His role as assistant professor of practice gives him the unique opportunity to help students get their foot in the tech door. In addition to acting as a mentor, Mark has also served in a variety of roles within the information technology space, most recently being Senior Vice President for the Americas at NetApp, where he led sales, field engineering, and operations, to name a few. Mark, when we were first chatting about your appearance on Speed Data, you mentioned that absolutely could not interfere with your teaching on Mondays and Wednesdays. You've been at the Catholic University of America for almost 9 years. What have your students taught you along the way?
They've taught me that youth is alive and well and ready to enter the IT space. Really, there's just a lot of hope when you're dealing with great 21 and 22-year-old, well-formed students ready to go out and sell, right? So I get to hang out with the next generation. That's pretty fun, Megan.
And what advice do you give students who want to pursue cybersecurity?
I give them a lot of advice. Do they take it? We'll see. But to find an industry that you have a lot of passion around, and mostly also where there's a lot of innovation. Where there's innovation requires the best salespeople. So where there's innovation, there's going to be a lot of change and a lot of exciting things happen. Obviously, cybersecurity is one of those top fields where there's massive amount of R&D and innovation. So our kids are drawn to that.
And what do you think it takes to be a successful security leader?
Successful, I think, comes in all packages. There is no formula. I tell students for, how to be successful in cybersecurity, how to be a salesperson, or how to be a leader. All personalities work. Introverts, extroverts, they all work. It's just, do you know how to have the courage to work hard every day, to show up with a smile on your face, right? And to continue to learn. This field just continues to innovate every day, and stagnation is, your death, right? So you have to have knowledge, is what I tell these students, is you have to have knowledge to bring to your customers, to bring ideas to them. You got to know how to ask great questions. You're really a problem solver in this world, and people that solve problems are the people that are going to be used as resources.
Especially when you're solving problems that potentially a customer doesn't even realize they have. So you're able to proactively take care of that for them.
Well, I teach them a lot about, sometimes there's a defined need, right? And they said, I need some of this. Okay. But the majority of great salespeople are in the cybersecurity space too. They don't know they need that at that point. They don't know they have exposure to that. They don't know there's risk in that area. So you have to go in there and define that need, or shall we say, create that need, right?
Exactly.
So that's kind of the different selling strategy than say, I already need 10 of these, right? So you got to know your stuff. We got to have knowledge to bring to them for that.
And Mark, you're a proven leader in the information technology space. You received the Institute for Excellence in Sales Lifetime Achievement Award. Tell me about that.
I was pretty blessed 8-9 years ago to get asked to receive this award. It's an industry-wide award that they give to a sales leader who's been in the industry for a long time. Obviously, it's voted on by basically a lot of your peers in the industry. It's just recognition for basically having done a good job, having touched a lot of people in the industry. I've been blessed now to be able to vote on the next 9 people that followed me too. So I was pretty proud of that moment. You don't strive for those things. Those things come after 30 years of hard work, right? And you just, I was happy to be in the right place and get recognized.
And you should be proud of it. That's quite an honor.
I was pretty proud of it. Those aren't trophies you're looking for when you go into sales leadership. You're really deciding to hand out trophies, not receive them, right? You're not trying to be the guy on the front line where you're trying to be the guy that helps those salespeople. So you're handing out trophies more than you're getting them. But occasionally when you get lucky and you get one, you get pretty excited.
And you clearly enjoy what you do. What is your favorite thing about your role?
Well, for 30 years, I got to lead companies and lead teams and sell lots of product and help companies solve lots of problems. Now, I'm the teacher of those skills. So I get to impact a lot of the next generation and teach them how wonderful, first of all, the technology industry, the cybersecurity industry is, and how difficult it is and how much effort it takes. I get to impact kids like that. So I've taught now over 450 kids. I get to watch their career blossom. So my trophy now is every time a kid gets a job, right? Every time a kid gets an internship, those are my little trophies of success. So,
I mean, you're truly shaping the future.
I mean, it's pretty fun to watch them now race off in different directions, chase different companies, right? I mean, it's pretty exciting.
So is that what makes you get up and get going in the morning, or what motivates you?
I don't need a lot of motivation. I'm usually up at 4:30. I play pickleball at 6, and I play tennis at 6:30 at night. I usually do lots of sports during the day and then teach. And I do advise right now about 4 or 5 companies. I'm either on the board or advising them. Doesn't take a lot of motivation, Megan. I get pretty excited every day.
And you have 5 kids too, right?
Yes, ma'am. 30 through 23. Imagine what industry all of them are in.
Sales or technology?
Technology and sales. How about that?
That's
So,
great.
yes, I had to get out of the industry from a tactical point of view to make rooms for all my kids to enter that industry. So, I have to advise. I can't actually run these things anymore, so they can run things. So I'm pretty excited for them. They're all out doing different things in different technology companies. A lot of them working with old buddies of mine, old friends, bridging those generations. All the time, I'd say almost weekly, I get a picture of a friend of mine at some conference with one of my kids, right? So that's pretty fun. So they're mentoring my own kid, right? It takes a lot of people to mentor everybody, not just one.
I mean, it takes a village, as they say.
Yeah, it does.
Well, I truly appreciate your time and perspective today, Mark. As always, if our audience has any questions they'd like asked during a future Speed Data episode, please email me at pr@varonis.com. Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Megan. You do a great job. Appreciate it.